Live from the bunker where we send funky ass savages to funky town. Get your anti-savage devices ready. Savages, stanky stank.
What's good with it, baby? What's good with it, baby? What up, though? What up? What's up, baby? What up, though? What up? What up, though, already? Hey, what's up, man? Good to see y'all, man. Good to see you up in here, man. Savages have lost their minds. The savages has lost their mind. I know y'all been seeing the shit like I've been seeing the shit. I know y'all been seeing the shit.
Funky ass savages to funky town. Live from the bunker where we send funky ass savages to
what up, though, Brandon?
Live.
Brandon, you be sending me some crazy shit, man. You be, hey, I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it, man. But within the last week or so, man, it's been like a lot of crazy shit happening. It's like every day or I'm not going to say every day, but every other day, it's a crazy savage out there somewhere with a gun and just randomly just shooting people. I swear to God, this shit happened not even 2 weeks ago. I covered it where it was a guy in the neighborhood shooting. He went up on somebody's porch and he shot they flower pot and was just shooting. And then before that, back in the winter when me and First Lady was doing Savage Radio TV, it was somebody out there in Cali wilding out, shooting at people, you know, passerbys, you know. Yesterday, well, not yesterday, but the day before yesterday, 5 people lost their life. And everybody by now know about the Idaho shooting. I didn't say a hoe in Idaho. I'm talking about Idaho. It was a shooting at the in and out. Everybody know about that, but not too many people know about the shooting that happened in my state 2 days ago where 3 people killed in Idaho. 5 was killed 2 days ago in my state. I want to know what the fuck is going on. And why people is not getting savage ready. Why is people not arming up? What can y'all please tell me? I really feel like this is the apocalypse or something, man. That, you know, these are the days that the Bible speak of. Not saying that, you know, prophecy. It's prophecy. How many of y'all think that prophecy is being played out, man? Have y'all seen it this bad before? Oh. What up? We're not gonna do that. This is not gonna be.
Savage, you must go. Kills it, you do funky town. Everybody jet set and I'm only sunny. To love, just funky savage. to love, to love.
Tell you, listen. I feel you about a lot of people are being found in trees, but I'm gonna tell you another thing, man. A lot of people just want to check up out of this wicked world, man. And by no means by me saying that I'm not endorsing you. I'm not endorsing self-deletion, man. But I'm just telling you that the world that we're living in, man, sometimes, man, things can be so hard. But what I am telling you, I don't give a damn. I could get thrown out of my house right now, lose my car, and don't have nothing. What I can't lose my car because my vehicle is paid for it. But if I'm sleeping in my car, I'm gonna be grateful for that, because at the end of the day, I got a motherfucking roof still, my nigga, over my head. All right. So no matter what your circumstances is in life, always try to make the best out of it, no matter what. It's a lot of people. It's been times when I didn't have $20 to my motherfucking name, but I didn't give up, and I'll never give up. I'll never be like, God damn, man, things are so tough. I ain't even got a dime. Let me go on and delete myself. Nah, man, you got to have tougher skin. And when you don't been through some shit, you know, it's called adversity, man. When you overcome adversity in life, and you know, we gonna run into a roadblock, or we gonna run into, you know, we gonna run into shit. You know what I'm saying? Obstacles, or whatever you want to call it, hurdles. We just got to get through it. You know what I'm saying? We may not get over it, but we gotta go through it. So some of them people that you talking about that they found in them trees, some of them might have just gave up, and then some of it could be foul play where they could have been murdered. You feel me? The world is a nasty, wicked, unfair place to be. Like I tell you, you got your heaven and you got your hell. They exist right now. I can use a little bit of heaven right now. See, when you got money, that's your heaven. When you ain't got money, that's your hell. No, you still gonna get hit with being a human being. It's a lot of rich millionaires right now, billionaires, that still got problems, still depressed. Money can't, and it'll help with a lot of shit. But mentally and the shit that you go through, and as a human being, you got money, you're going to automatically have people throwing lawsuits at you, attaching themselves to you. Always somebody with their hand out. I get it. But I still rather deal with that than trying to figure out how I'm going to eat next week, how I'm going to make rent next week, how I'm going to pay my bills next week, how I'm going to do this, how I'm going to do that. We living in a world that's driven by time and money. Okay, that's the type of world that we're living in, y'all. We living in a world that's driven by time and money. Why it's like this? Why did the man make the world like this with this monetary system? I don't know, but it fucked it up. It did. So I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Something out there is happening, and it's happening at it's happening at a faster pace, and every day you seeing somebody airing out a place, like the in and out, and like what happened here in Michigan. These savages has gone wild. And I can't believe it for the life of me that you still got people walking around with their heads in the clouds, you know, heads stuck in the sand and not wanting to get armed. The only way we're going to put a stop and deal with these savages is that we got to be armed up. We got to play by the same fucking rules. Because when somebody got a gun and you ain't got one, then you automatically gonna lose. You automatically been strategically and tactically at a disadvantage. So why not arm up? Why not get that gun and have a fair chance? Because that's what it simply. Listen. Having that gun gives you a chance to fight back. What if somebody run up on you right now, where you at, in your house, in your car, out in the world? Somebody run up on you right now with a gun, and you ain't got one on you. What you gonna do? What can you do? What can you do? Nothing but accept your fate. Accept what the devil got in store for you. We cannot let the devil get the upper hand on us. Now, like I told y'all before, is this gonna end? It ain't never gonna end. Can it be stopped? Possibly. If it's enough armed people. Look at the situation in Idaho. Look at the situation in Idaho. It wasn't just that one guy that had the suppressor. It was a couple of off-duty sheriff out there, and I think an off-duty police officer. And it was three people, three law-abiding, lawful, righteous people that had guns that decided to fight back. And with those three heroes doing that, man, without a shadow of a doubt, they saved lives. They saved countless lives. When he first shot when he pulled up in Idaho and he shot that woman that was in the drive-thru taking she was the one that take your money and she take the order. God bless her soul. I used to do that, about 30 years ago when I worked at White Castles. I remember one time the manager at the White Castles got so high. BJ, I miss you, BJ. BJ, she got so high. She was in her office getting high, man, and smoking weed and shit. And I remember, I don't know why I done it. I might have got, the contact, smelling it. And I was in the drive-thru taking orders for White Castles. And what happened was when niggas was pulling up in the drive-thru and shit, they was like, nigga, give me, 3 sacks of cheeseburgers and, a bag of cheese sticks and, onion rings and ring dings and all that shit. And I'm cooking this shit up and giving it to them and taking the money and forgetting to put it in the register. That's how, yeah. And I ended up putting the motherfucking money in my pocket. God damn, man, I wasn't shit back then. I wasn't shit. But that's either here or there. Let's get to the program, man. Listen, man, listen. Something is happening, man. October is what, 2 months from now? A month and a half from now. My favorite month out of the year, right? Are we gonna even make it to October? At the pace these savages are rounding out there, the shit is crazy. When you go somewhere, you almost got to anticipate some savagery shit, going down. That's how bad it is. And I'm so sick and fucking tired of the same goddamn movie over and over and over again. You got somebody that ain't happy with their life, that's depressed, and this is it. I'm ready to end myself to end it, but I'm too pussy to do it by myself. So I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna go to a Walmart. I'm gonna go to whoever I see. I'm gonna go and shoot at cars. I'm gonna do something to take my anger out because I'm mad at my life. Like that Billy Joel song, My Life. So they want to go out and hurt other people and take them with them. Crazy ass, demonic ass savages. And they out there right now. You got to be blind to not see what's going on. prophecy is being fulfilled, y'all. It warned in the Bible. It says in the Bible that we shall witness days like this. It's coming true. Some of it is coming true. I don't necessarily believe in all of it, but some of it is coming true, man. Listen, people are dying every fucking day, and I guarantee you, the ones that's been murdered, man, their day started off just like any other normal day. But where they made their fatal mistake at, y'all, they wasn't being savage ready. And now they
send your ticket to funky town. Stanky Savage. Gun-free nation, we the best. We put savages to rest. Gun-free nation, we some savages when it comes to protecting.
Hey, listen. I'm glad you touched on that, Jacob 2A. I'm glad that you. Let me highlight this. Let me highlight that, brother. Let me highlight that. Let me tell y'all something, man. Not only is the savages, but something is happening. Something is happening. And when you got it over in Spain, is it France or Spain, where it got so hot the heat wave, thousands of people lost their lives because of the heat. They died from exhaust or whatever you call it when you get too hot. Tell me when have y'all seen some shit like that happen? When you got not hundreds, but thousands of people that passed away because it got so hot over there. Then every other fucking week, I swear to God, we're having a fucking earthquake, man. We having tsunamis. We having earthquakes. We having... What is going on? Listen, man.
Yeah.
Something is happening. And
why are you
need
here?
to...
Don't you know destruction awaits you? I got my funky town, sender on the ready. I stay savage, ready. Gun free nation, we ready.
Hey, yo, check this shit out, though. On the real, y'all got to get ready for what's to come, man. This shit is like a fucking, I call it the S virus. Savages. S stands for, it represents savages. The S virus is spreading like a fucking wildfire out there. And if you don't hunker down and be prepared for it, they're going to get your ass too. And who can you blame at the end of the day? You can't blame the police because the police didn't show up in time to save your ass. You got to blame yourself. You got to accept responsibility for your own security, for your own livelihood, defending your life, man. You can't put that on nobody else but yourself. But you got people out there right now ready to blame the fucking police, man. You can't. Listen, it's not the police's job to save your life. I'm telling you, they're crime responders, not fighters. And you need to, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be, I cannot express this enough. I can't. Now I'm gonna play this video, man. You had some crazy, wild, funky, stinking ass savage in Houston, man. I just saw on the news, Houston is worse than Detroit, man. I just saw where 5 niggas got shot at a gas station parking lot. They was gas station pimping. They was gas station pimping at a gas station in Houston, and 5 motherfuckers got shot and 1 killed, or either 4 got anywhere it go. Five niggas got shot and 1 of the niggas died. Man, savages is wilding out. I'm like, God damn, man, I don't even want to play that video. I ain't trying to scare nobody. And another thing, don't come on my shit accusing me to be a fearmonger. Spread, somebody gonna leave a comment talking about, T, I rock with you, but you need to stop spreading the spirit of fear. Brother, I'm not spreading shit. I'm spreading reality. Now, if you want to, stick your head up your ass and be oblivious to what is going around all around us 24/7, then that's your business. But shut the fuck up and stop coming on my shit telling me what I could do and cannot do. Eat a dick. But anyway, y'all, I got a video of this funky ass, this situation took place about 3 days ago, man, once again in Houston, man. And I'm not trying to, highlight Houston, blow Houston up like that, but I'm just saying, the shit went down in Houston. This shit is going, this shit is happening all over the world, all over the country. It ain't just Houston, it's here, it's where you at, it's savages, it's everywhere. And I'm gonna play this video, and hopefully this will wake somebody up. I got about 2 more videos of this same motherfucker right here. This crazy motherfucker at the Chicken Plus. And you know what? This guy right here that you see in the red overalls, he's a righteous brother. This brother at his job, cooking up chicken and shit, man. I want to taste that motherfucking chicken, my goddamn self, that motherfucking Chicken Plus. I need to make a special trip to Houston just to try that shit. But this brother did everything he could to try to warn people, don't drive down there. It's a crazy savage lighting people cars up. It's good people in the world. And let's try to be a good person in this world while we in this world. And let's protect our lives, defend, it's about self-defense against these unrighteous, wicked, foul, stinking ass savages. You can smell the stink. You can smell the demon in them. I don't give a damn how. I remember somebody reached out to me. They was like, T, they broke in my house. They did a home invasion on me and they stank. These motherfuckers stank, even though he said they tried to mask the funk with cologne and perfume and all that shit. He said the funk, the nastiness from these devils, it was the stench overpowered the goddamn cologne. I said, man, you was dealing with some demons, and you very lucky and blessed that they let you live. That you survived it. But anyway, I'm gonna play this video of this hero right here that did what he could. Here we go, y'all. This is Savages Gone Wild, man. Let's play this motherfucker.
So you saw this whole thing happen. So a man just started shooting at random cars?
Yes, he was standing in the media right here, and he was just shooting at cars coming down Wayside. He didn't care who was coming which way. He didn't care who he was shooting at. He didn't care if it was kids in the car. Like I said earlier, me and my co-workers, we was trying to stop him from either cars going that way, because if not, it'd have been multiple cars or a wreck, or it would have been worse.
And so he just came outside and started shooting out of nowhere?
We had just opened, and the customer's like, man, there's a guy out there shooting a gun. I'm like, man, it's too early in the morning for this. So when I seen him, and I tried to stop this woman, she either had, it was hers, another person, but in the back, I know it was some kids. He walked up to that car and shot that car up so bad, man, I thought about my kids. And I screamed at him, and when I screamed at him, he acted like he was coming our way. And when he came, he picked up.
All right, man, listen.
Some kids. He walked up to
listen,
that
man. Listen. Please listen to me. Please. I need y'all attention for just a minute. Please. Do you see what he said? Do you see what this what this hero said. This fucking savage walked up to a car and he saw children, obviously in the back seat, maybe on the passenger side, up front on the passenger side, and he still shot the car up. You see the disdain that Satan has. Me personally, if I would have been there and I would have been armed, I would have lit his ass up. It's not enough righteous people being armed right here, man. I feel like everybody need to be armed. Now I know a lot of people are gonna criticize me and be like, "T, you crazy." Listen, man, the world is already a crazy place. We need to have a gun on us at all times. So when a situation like this happens, when one of these stinking ass savages decide that they want to, strike again, we can put them down. Maybe if it's enough righteous people that is armed, in the case of like in Idaho at the In-N-Out shooting, maybe these stinking ass, savages think twice about pulling that bullshit, man. You notice they always go after the weak, soft targets. Anybody can go out in the middle of the street and just shoot at cars. But how many police stations you see get shot up? Huh? How many places that you know got, security, armed security get shot up? The last time I heard of a police station getting shot up was about over 10 years ago. Maybe over a little bit over 10 years ago, right here in my city. Motherfucker went up in there with a shotgun and aired that joint out. They said this, they sent them to Funky Town, but a couple of cops got their fingers blown off with that fucking shotgun. But yeah, man, that broke my heart when he said that he lit up a fucking car that had kids in it, man. These savages, you cannot show them no love. You cannot show them no mercy, because guess what? They ain't gonna show you no mercy. They not. All right, let's get back to the video.
Tried to stop this woman. She either had, it was hers, another person, but in the back, I know it was some kids. He walked up to that car and shot that car up so bad, man. I thought about my kids. And I screamed at him. And when I screamed at him, he acted like he was coming our way. And when he came, he picked up and shot off one time, and we ducked behind the cars. After that, he was trying to reload it. I guess it jammed on him. He went back toward that house. By then,
that's green and white house
right
over here
on St. Louis, right there on St. Louis.
And so, do you think he lives there? What does this man look like?
He's I think he kind of Creole, but he looked homeless. Because the clothes he had on, his backside was out. He was all dirty. Hey, man, the man was just, I don't know if he just was ready to go or he just didn't care.
You know that nigga was stinking. He was stinking. Said the savage, looked homeless. His ass was out. And I know that nigga. I know the funk on him was thick. I know that motherfucker was funky. You need to have a gun for these funky motherfuckers. You got to have a fucking gun for them.
But when I seen he shot that car with them kids, it's a black car. Man, when he shot that car up, I had to scream and tell him something to get his attention off these cars.
So there was a car full of children, man, and he came out of nowhere and started firing at them, is what you saw.
That came down
dirty bastard.
He struck, and it was too late because we was trying to stop him, but it already had happened. But I guess her seeing us jump out in the street like that kind of threw her off. But by the time she got where that fire truck at, he unloaded on that car. I just knew it. But she kept going, so they let me know either she was all right to drive or either she was just getting out the way. But they said it's about 6 or 5 more cars down at that fire station. I just pray and hope that, that car he walked up on, man, it just wasn't no kids in that car, man, because that man, me seeing that, man, it made me think about my kids, man.
And so you were getting ready for your shift here at Chicken Plus, and were you scared for your life in that moment? What, he was just going off on anybody?
Man, anybody be afraid that a man is just out here shooting point blank at anybody with an AK-47. But I just couldn't let him just come to my store with my coworkers and these customers that come here for years and years. So I just had to do something to throw him off. And I was just hoping that he just gone on. But by the end,
brother, you a brave and you a hero.
I'm just glad them policemen came so quick because, man, it'd have been worse than that.
And so you say you were trying to do something to throw him off. What were you doing? Were you yelling?
I screamed at him. I told him that it was effed up the way he shot in that car like that with them kids, man. Them innocent, man, kids don't have, man. Man, kids are innocent. They don't, man, I just hope and pray, man. These people, man, that he did shoot at and the cars that did get hit, I just hope they didn't get hurt,
right.
Man.
And did you see police find him? Did you see them grab anyone of interest or anything?
No, after that, they came and told us to go in the store because of the firing and the shooting back and forth with them. So I don't know, but I know that he's deceased now.
Yeah. And
thank God. I didn't know they killed the motherfucker.
The
savage.
Hey man,
thank
they
God.
got hit 3.5 seconds, man. And hey man, I like that, man. To me, man, as a citizen, man, I really appreciate these officers coming up like that, man. Because, man, that could have been real bad if he'd have went in that house, reloaded, got some more bullets, and just would have came down here shooting everybody down here. I'm just really proud of them, man, for real. But my heart goes out to the family, man, with them kids, man, because I got kids.
Yeah. I'm sorry you had to see that and experience that. Do you know if any of these cars lined up right here were involved at all?
I know some of them is down there at the fire station, but my guy right there, that's the real hero right there, the green shirt.
Exactly.
I see him hugging and embracing people right now. How was he involved? What did he do?
He shot his car up. He shot his car before the one with the kids. He shot his car up first. And he came and, came in the parking lot because he ducked down, swerved his car, and right after him, after you look at the film, you'll hear me cuss it, man. You shooting up the car, man. You shot the car with them kids, man. That's what blew my mind.
I want some motherfucking chicken
like
too.
I said, when I said that, he shot.
But I guarantee you, I'm gonna be armed while I eat them motherfuckers.
I'm like, man, this man just shooting at anybody, man. And like I said, like my guy over there, Siobhan, but we called him Jamaica, man. We had to throw him out some.
Listen. This is not the first time a situation like this has happened. Back in the winter time, me and First Lady, we covered a story out of LA, out of Cali. It was a crazy motherfucker that had an AR pistol and he was just shooting at anybody. Anybody that was unfortunate to drive by, he was gonna dump some rounds in their car. Then it happened, I covered it like a week or two ago. Y'all remember when I did the live and the crazy motherfucker had an AR pistol and he was walking up on people's porches, shooting up their whole block. That happened like 2 weeks ago. And now we got this, man. I can't help but think that our savages copycatting off of other savages and shit. They see a motherfucker do something, then they want to do it. Make it make sense, man. You got to realize that we're not living in a safe world.
Because we didn't want him coming on this. We didn't want him come over here shooting up Chicken Plus because, this is a historical place out here, man, and we love our customers. And, man, I just hate that this happened like this here, man, this early in the morning.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so sorry this happened. If your friend in the green would like to speak with us, we'd love to chat with him as well.
Let me tell y'all something, man. Let me
I have your videos.
Let me tell y'all something.
We'll see if he maybe wants to talk with us.
Let me say, hey, listen, look at this, look at this, man. Now, if y'all notice, he said, "Oh, it's so early in the morning for all this." Listen, man, the devil can come at you like a thief in the night. The devil can come at any time, any place, anywhere. And I'm not talking about the Janet Jackson song. I'm gonna have to play that song later tonight, though. I'm gonna have to play that motherfucker. But I'm not talking about that Janet Jackson song. It can literally go down. It's gonna happen when you least expect it. And I need y'all to be ready, man. If you don't didn't have a gun and at the last second you decide to go out and buy a gun, I'm so proud of you. I gotta salute you because you know what time it is. You know that we living in a world right now where it's people, I like to call them savages, that will take your life. Savages and hotheads. Those are the two problems that we got to deal with. Savages and hotheads. A hothead is a motherfucker that's not necessarily a savage because he's not going to be the one that's going to break up in your house at whatever time he decides to break in and try to rape your woman and do horrible things to your kids. No, this is somebody that can't control their emotions and shit, and you look at them the wrong way, they're gonna take it the wrong way, and they ready to pull out a gun and you know, especially if you get into a physical fight and they come out on the losing end, they think by default if they getting their ass whooped, they think they can pull the George Zimmerman and just unalive you. And then cry self-defense. You got the devil is many layers to its nasty web of evil, lies, deceit, deception, just evil. You got motherfuckers out there that do this shit that this animals don't even do this shit, man. Animals. Listen, man, if y'all ain't got no gun, you don't already lost. Go get you a gun. Get you a gun. Check this shit out, man. Listen to the person screaming, man. Instead of your ass screaming, please help me. Put the gun down. Don't, nigga, you should have had your own fucking gun. I get it. You at work. And most work people, most jobs are not, you know, they don't want you to defend yourself because they're scared of lawsuits and all that. Fuck that. I'm having my shit on me. I don't give a fuck. That job don't give a fuck about you. You disposable and replaceable.
Hey! Stop!
A man armed with an automatic weapon opens fire in the middle of a busy Northeast Houston intersection. 3 people and a gunman.
Okay, let me say this. I must correct you, ma'am. I'm not going to, say you liberal or Democrat. It ain't got shit to do with no Democrat or no liberalism. Okay? Evil is evil and righteous is righteous. But, that was not an automatic weapon, ma'am. I got to correct you. I get it. A lot of people out there don't know shit about guns, but you need to get educated about them because they may well end up saving your life. And for the guy that's screaming, I like I say, I salute you, brother, but I would rather for you to have had a gun to actually do something tangible. Screaming and saying, no, stop, don't do it. That's not going to stop it. You're not going to put the threat down by begging and pleading. It's just like somebody breaking your house now and you don't have a gun and you expecting the police just to be there magically on time to save your life. Well, while you down on your knees begging and pleading for your life, they gonna want to stick something in your mouth. I'm sick of this, man. We got fucking savages.
Hey! Stop!
A man armed with an automatic weapon opens fire in the middle of a busy Northeast Houston intersection. 3 people and the gunman are all in the hospital tonight. Thank you for joining us for KPRC 2 News at 5. I'm Lisa Hernandez.
And I'm Keith Garvin. It all started around 11 o'clock this morning on North Wayside and St. Louis Street. And that is where we find KPRC 2 News reporter Joy Addison with the very latest. Joy.
Well, the scene behind me is starting to clear, but it was active for about 4 hours earlier today. Employees at this Chicken Plus were told by police that they possibly saved lives when they ran out of the business and warned people coming down the street to stop. They said that a man was standing in the median firing a rifle into cars. Here's what the people who watched it all go down had to say.
Man, if you'd have seen it, you thought you was in a movie or something. He didn't have on too much clothes. Each car that was coming down this street, I'm standing right here like I'm looking at you, looking at y'all. That man was in them folks' cars shooting at them folks. I told him, man, you shooting at them kids. He said, F them kids.
What? Wait a minute, hold on. This motherfucker. No, he did not say. Wait a minute, hold on.
Citizens
hold on.
Struck by the
wait a minute.
Weapon, and they are.
This dirty.
He shot 3 vehicles.
Wait,
which
hold on.
2 of those vehicles.
Hold on, y'all. My bad.
Said that a man was standing in the.
Listen, y'all. Did y'all not see? Did y'all not see what this motherfucker said? He said, "Fuck them kids." That's a fucking savage, man. That's a fucking savage. He said, "Wait a minute, hold on. I got to get on camera for this one." This motherfucker said, "F the kids." And people got the nerve to criticize me for calling them savages. You can't make this shit up, man. You can't make this shit up, for real.
Median firing a rifle into cars. Here's what the people who watched it all go down had to say.
Man, if you'd have seen it, you thought you was in a movie or something. He didn't have on too much clothes. Each car that was coming down this street, I'm standing right here like I'm looking at you, looking at y'all. That man was in them folks' cars shooting at them folks. I told him, man, you shooting at them kids. He said, F them kids.
He shot 3 vehicles, of which two of those vehicles, citizens were struck, and 3 citizens were struck by the suspect discharging his weapon, and they are in stable condition.
Then he walked back toward that house.
Once the police got here, what happened?
I just pointed it out and showed him what house he went into. Once they got to that house right there, he started shooting at them.
The officers engaged with the suspect and discharged the weapons multiple times. The suspect was struck more than once, and he was transported to a local hospital where he is receiving medical attention.
The Good Samaritan did a great thing.
I thought they said the motherfucker is dead.
What was going through your mind when this was happening?
Man, I was thinking about them kids, man, because I got kids.
Now, this house that you're looking at, the one that is white and blue, is the house that witnesses say that suspects ran into, and police say that they had the exchange of gunfire right there. People that were hurt include a mother and her daughter that were in one car. They were able to get help at a nearby fire station. And then in another car, another adult person was shot. Now, all 3 of these people are expected to be okay.
Thank God.
Another man that works at this Chicken Plus had his hand wrapped up earlier. He said that he was grazed by a bullet. Police, HPD, DPS, and Texas troopers are now trying to figure out, Texas Rangers are now trying to figure out exactly what led to that man coming into this median and opening fire. Reporting from Wayside.
No, I got another video.
So many questions left in that investigation. Joy, thank you for the latest.
I got another video of this funky ass. Wait a minute, I'm trying to get rid of some of this shit so I can, let me remove this from my watch. I think that's the one we just watched right here. I got a video. I just got to find out which one it is that actually show this funky ass savage. All right, let me see. Let's go here. I think, is this it? Is this the motherfucker right here? Is this crazy motherfucker right here? Hold on, let me.
We promise a tenfold refund if it doesn't work. Traditional dentures can
my
cause
bad,
job
y'all. My
loss and
bad.
alter your facial
I'm trying to
contours
find the
over
one that
time,
actually
but
showed
these
this
dentures
crazy
completely avoid
motherfucking
these
savage.
problems. They
Here we go.
Yeah, so last we heard, Caroline, everyone is expected to be okay. That includes the 30-year-old man who was the shooter in this situation. He was shot multiple times as police were trying to get him to stop, and he is expected to be okay. As for the 3 victims, they are also expected to be okay, last we heard. But our Randy Wallace is actually at the fire station where that mother and daughter went to get help. Randy, do you know further on the condition of the mother and daughter involved in this?
Known to
McKinnon.
Look at this shit. They about to show this motherfucker.
The car is still here at the scene. And before I tell you more about the car, as McKenna pointed out, this was a really chaotic, crazy situation. Take a listen to some of the scanner chatter that went down when all this was going on.
Another caller as he was driving by. Suspect was shooting at cars. They're also dropping a drive-by shooting. A mother and 21-year-old daughter shot in the leg. Fire station 437330 North Wayside.
Damn, look at the bullet holes on that car.
7330 North Wayside at the fire station.
And that's exactly where we are at Fire Station 43 now. About an hour or so ago, there was a crime scene unit that came out and did some processing on the car. The car has several bullet holes in it.
That motherfucker
all
up.
Kinds of marks where bullets hit the car. The back driver's side window is broken. Now, we were hoping to talk to the paramedics who helped the mother and her daughter, but we knocked on the door. We were told to go through the PIO office, and we haven't heard back from the public information officer yet. As you can imagine, I mean, it's really, it's a miraculous that these two victims and everyone else involved survived all these gunshots. Reporting live from the northeast side, Randy Wallace, Fox 26 News.
Randy, thanks for that close-up look of that vehicle. It's unbelievable.
Wait a minute, I wanted to see.
When you see that
Hold on, y'all.
riddled with bullets.
Let me find it, because that's the wrong one. I swear I had a video of the actual funky ass Savage. This might be it.
Good evening, welcome to Friday. A woman and her daughter are among 3 people who were shot today while driving along a busy Houston roadway.
This is really something. A man without a shirt on is seen in cell phone video firing a rifle at several vehicles this morning. He was then shot by police.
Yeah, this happened around 11 this morning along North Wayside Drive near St. Louis Street on the northeast side. Orko Mena is there right now after speaking with witnesses. Harrowing stuff. What are they telling you, Orko?
Orko, tell us.
Yeah, Len, they described what unfolded out here this morning like something out of a movie. They say that the gunman was standing on this median here behind me, opening fire on several vehicles. Police spent hours out here investigating. They actually just left the scene in the past 15 minutes or so. Thankfully, the 3 people shot are all expected to survive. Terrifying moments today in this northeast Houston neighborhood as a man armed with a rifle opens fire at cars traveling down Wayside Drive.
That just shot up that car.
The rampage caught on cell phone video around 11 a.m. by David Davis, who works at this nearby chicken shop.
He shot at every car intentionally to hurt and kill. And the one, like I said, when I came out and I seen him shooting, me and my coworker, we tried to distract him because we didn't want him coming here and shooting up our customers.
Houston police say the suspect shot 3 people, including a woman and her daughter, as well as a separate person in a different vehicle. The woman and her daughter were able to drive down the street to a nearby fire station where they got help from firefighters. A car parked out front had blown out windows.
When he let loose like that in that car, man, I thought about my kids.
And another vehicle parked near the chicken restaurant also has bullet holes. Police say the 3 people shot will be okay.
I really thank them laws for coming real quick like that, man, because it could have been worse than that.
Police say officers confronted the suspect outside what they believe is his home.
The officers engaged with the suspect and discharged the weapons multiple times. The suspect was struck more than once, and he was transported to a local hospital where he is receiving medical attention.
People who live nearby frightened this unfolded so close to home. What's going through your head?
Like, is this really happening in my neighborhood? I've lived here for almost 4 years exactly, and I've never seen anything like this before.
Man, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man.
Police say
you get so many people that say that, you know, this don't happen in my neighborhood. You know, well, I'm gonna tell you something right now, man. We living in a dangerous world. Now, this next video, this took place the day before yesterday. You know, this took place, I believe, Friday. We had 5 people killed in right here in my state. You know,
I built
it's
this
so
website in 5
sad
minutes with Wix Harmony.
and
So I came across this
unfortunate,
image
man.
recently and thought to myself, what if
You
I
gotta
built an
be
entire...
you gotta be savage
Tonight,
ready.
the search for a motive.
Check this out, y'all. Check this out, man. This happened, like I said, right here in Michigan, man. Savages, man. I'm gonna say something, man. When it comes down to savages, one thing they have in common is they all stink. If you're a righteous person, you're gonna sense it and smell it. You're gonna smell them before you see it. And they come in every shape, every color, every background. It doesn't matter. Never judge a book by its cover. It could be a savage. All right. No, this shit took place Friday in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
Tonight, the search for a motive after 5 people were shot and killed in northern Michigan on Friday. The chain of events setting off just before noon in Missaukee County when emergency dispatchers got a call for help from a 13-year-old girl.
I have a 13-year-old on the phone stating she was shot in the arm. I'm having a hard time communicating with her.
Police finding the teenage girl alive, along with 3 bodies, a man and woman in their 40s and a 16-year-old boy, according to Michigan State Police. David Everett confirming on social media his daughter Amanda Everett and grandson Eric were among the victims, along with his granddaughter Bella, who survived, writing, "God be with you, Amanda and Eric, and prayers for Bella, who, while shot 4 times, still managed to call 911 and identify the shooter.
You're a hero,
She
Bella.
is a hero."
She currently remains hospitalized and is moved to stable condition.
Through their investigation, police identifying 39-year-old Chad Hickman as the suspect. Their search bringing them to a second home, finding a 53-year-old man dead.
573 EMS, if you could stage at the church in Jennings, possible sighting of the suspect.
Investigators finally locating Hickman's vehicle near a wooded area, discovering his body and that of a 29-year-old woman. Authorities looking into what connection there might have been between Hickman and the victims and say the mass shooting has left the small community in shock.
They're looking for answers and they want to know why. And we are committed to conduct a thorough investigation.
Valerie Castro, NBC News.
We thank you for watching and remember, stay updated on breaking news.
It used to be back in the day, man. It used to be back in the day that a lot of the violence was associated with the hood, and trust me, the shit still go down in the hood every day, all day. But to think that it only happens in the hoods now, no, man, it's everywhere. This is an epidemic. This is the S virus spreading, man. And I'm not trying to say people out there getting infected. Yeah, it's a lot of people being infected by the devil, letting the devil get into their mind and into their spirit and turn them into a evil ass person, man, to the point to where they want to go out and physically do harm to somebody else. Those type of people are very dangerous, because when you got somebody that don't give a fuck no more, don't give a fuck whether they live or they don't live, that's the most dangerous person in the world. A person that's not afraid to die. The person that's done gave up on life, and they feel like they don't have nothing else, no other recourse. Things ain't gonna get better, it's only gonna get worse. But instead of them not giving up, you know, and you know, some people just want to self-delete. I get it, I understand, but you're wrong. You can't just, life can just be so hard, you know what I'm saying? But you got to remain strong. That, you know, giving up ain't the answer. It's not. It's gonna always be a better day. You just gotta give it a chance. And a lot of these people, man, they cowards. They want to take they want to self-delete, but they want to take other people with them, man. That ain't nothing but the devil. That ain't nothing but the devil, man. Now, we had a incident in New York earlier today where we had another crazy savage with a butcher knife, man. Check this shit out.
A new era of American shipbuilding.
They had to. I don't know whether they killed him or not, but they had to.
So
they had
easy
to
to
put him
become a
down.
podcaster with
This
Riverside.
motherfucker
First,
in New
go
York
to
with a
Riverside
goddamn
and
butcher
open
knife.
an
I guess
account.
they couldn't
When
get
you're
to the
ready to-
gun.
Breaking news on the
Hey,
Lower
look at
East
this
Side,
shit.
and that is where a massive police-involved shooting has taken place. Thank you so much for being with us. I'm Arthur Chion. We know this happened near Ludlow Street at this point, where we see a massive police response on scene right now. That is also where Fox 5's Kendall Green is live for us on the Lower East Side with the latest details on this. Good evening, Kendall.
Hey, good evening, Arthur. We're here on Ludlow Street where it meets Rivington. Still a large police presence here in the area, but as you can see, there's several people surrounding the area. Right behind me, the green building you see right behind me is where the center of this entire scene is, and here's what we know so far. Around 4 p.m., NYPD officers responded to an assault in progress. They tell us officers arrived here at 126 Ludlow Street, where they reported seeing a blood trail on the stairs within the apartment building. As they were going up the stairs, they report seeing an individual heading downstairs with a butcher knife in his hands. Police say officers gave multiple demands, telling the individual with the knife to show his hands, and they say he didn't, and that's when they shot the person who had the knife. Now, police say a victim was inside with a gash to that victim's head, and that person has since been taken to the hospital, and they say the person is expected to survive, while officers were heading to the hospispital expected to recover as well. Now, we spoke to a woman.
All right, so that's a crazy. That's another. I ain't gonna play too much more of this. This one right here. As you can see, from Dallas, Texas, all the way to New York, you know, it's everywhere, man. It's a fucking epidemic. This shit. Listen, soon as you leave out your house, hell, we ain't even really 1,000% safe in our own homes from savages trying to break in and pull a home invasion. So we got to be savage ready even when we're in our own homes. That's how bad things have got. And you really got to keep your head on the swivel and be savage ready when you out and about, man. We living in a world right now that the second that you step outside, you may not make it back home. Like I told y'all before, your goal, your mission is to make it back home. Have that funky town send on you. No, this one, man, I did it. I did this video. You know, when you got establishments like this.
And new at 5, Detroit police shutting down.
When you have establishments like this, man, it ain't gonna make the hood no better. It's not gonna make the hood any better. When you got gas stations that's supposed to be a legitimate business, and this is right here in my city of Detroit on the east side, and how can you disrespect us like this? Look at this shit, man. Check this shit out. Thank God they shut this motherfucking piece of shit ass, funky ass gas station down.
And new at 5, Detroit police shutting down a gas station accused of selling tobacco and marijuana to minors. Police say a raid uncovered cash, weapons, and illegal marijuana, and now that business is closed.
It happened just hours ago at the Citgo on 7 Mile near Joanne on the city's east side. It is the latest move in DPD's effort to protect kids and crack down on businesses accused of selling to minors.
Randy Wimbley is your Detroit reporter. He was there as the shutdown unfolded.
Detroit Police Chief Todd Bedison tells me that not only did someone working here sell tobacco products to kids, but when officers executed a search warrant, they found guns, cash, and pre-rolled marijuana blunts. Detroit police shut down the gas station on the city's east side after receiving a citizen's tip that workers were selling tobacco products to minors.
We sent in undercovers. We did get a buy where they actually sold to a minor. Our vice unit did undercover operations, and a pre-rolled marijuana cigarette was sold to an undercover officer.
Police Chief Todd Bedison says the Vice Unit executed a search warrant at the location in late July. Inside, Officers found 250 pre-rolled marijuana cigarettes, 17 THC vape pens, 5 guns, one of them stolen, and nearly $400,000 in cash.
That sounds like a stash house. It sounds like a narcotic spot to me. This is not common.
A young man who works at the gas station denies the allegations.
We sell THCA and everybody got it. Nobody's selling to kids.
What is THCA?
THCA is not actual weed. It's like CBD, you buy it from wholesale. Wholesale will not sell you actual weed.
Okay.
Everybody got it.
He can tell me exactly who everybody else is, so he snitched it on them, and I can't wait to go shut them down too.
They wrong for that. Then they gotta pay for that. They don't sell that stuff in their community. They bring it to our community. They sell it.
Neighborhood residents we spoke with were left stunned by the bust.
Never saw nothing like that coming in and out. I don't like when they're dealing with kids.
This latest shutdown is part of DPD's ongoing crackdown on businesses illegally selling tobacco, vaping, and marijuana products. Over the past year, Detroit police have shut down more than 30 smoke shops and roughly 5 gas stations, including one caught selling cocaine.
When it comes to our youth, our minors, school is about to start. The DPD is going to make sure that we're protecting our babies, and you don't get to do that in the city of Detroit to our youth.
Exactly. You don't get to do that in the city of Detroit.
East Side for allegedly selling cannabis and tobacco products to kids. Fox 2's Scott Wolchek is live in Detroit. And Scott, you were actually there when police showed up.
Yes, I was. Roop happened around 2, and you can actually see right here, Citgo here at 7 Mile and Joanne. Even though it's closed, it does look like it's popping a little bit here, but that's because people keep on rolling up here because it's got some cheap gas, $3.88, but you can't get it, so people are figuring out that it's actually closed. But clearly, it was quite the popular spot before it got shut down this afternoon. Now, I want you to take a look at this video because this was pretty wild to be a part of this. So basically, DPD says they got tipped off that these guys were selling tobacco and cannabis products to minors. They went in, they said that they did an undercover investigation where they were sold products to an undercover. Then they executed a search warrant saying that they seized over 250 pre-rolls, some THC vapes, 5 firearms, one of them stolen, and $400,000 in cash. So quite a lot. Of course, we caught up with Bedison, but we also briefly heard from one of the kids that works here, or one of the teens or young men. Take a listen.
But we're not selling to no kids.
It's just a betrayal.
Bullshit.
A betrayal of trust to the community. But we're going to hold them accountable. You don't get to deal drugs and sell poison to our kids. We're not going to tolerate it.
Salute to the chief.
How important is it to have people speak up about this kind of stuff?
It's very important. That's why I personally came out. This right here really gets under my skin. It's absolutely the worst of the worst. You know, posing as a legitimate business and you're doing this type of stuff in our community, totally unacceptable. And I just encourage our citizens to speak up.
Yeah, so Bedison said no arrests were made. They did file a warrant, and Madam Prosecutor Kim Worthy, she's going to be looking at this. We'll let you know if there's any potential charges that come out of this one, Rube.
So, yeah, man, let me remove that from my watch later. You know, that way I don't like to get shit mixed up, you know. I don't like to have shit mixed up when I do my new batch, because I'm gonna try to do shit like this every other day, every other night or whatnot. But I like doing these type of lives like that where I'm showing actually, you know, footage. I'm backing up what I'm actually saying. I don't been accused of fear mongering for years now, almost, you know, damn near next year it'll be 10 years, you know, Gun Freak Nation, 10 years, you know what I'm saying? And over the years, you know, you get motherfucking haters and shit. You just making it up, fear mongering to get likes, and no, man. So I like to actually show the fucking video, the proof of what these savages are doing and what they're capable of doing. We living in a fucking wicked ass world. All right, we living in a wicked world. We got to realize that. And once again, shout out to DPD, Detroit Police Department. You know, I gotta respect them for that. I don't respect them for not giving me my motherfucking gun back though. They got stolen from me like 9 years ago. They didn't get Kaboom, my nephew. They didn't give him his gun back, and he had a lawfully owned and lawfully purchased firearm that he used in self-defense because some funky stank savages was trying to rob him. But instead, he got their asses and shot their asses up, but they took the gun. DPD, you can do better on that side, but I got to salute you for shutting down that funky ass gas station. It looked like it's stanking that bitch. But that motherfucker, what they said, that bitch had 400,000. Whoa, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just glad because they're not contributing, man. It's negative. I haven't been an angel myself all my life. I about 20 years ago, about 20, 25 years ago, I got in the business of selling drugs myself. I was selling drugs myself. I sold drugs for like 2 weeks, maybe a week and a half or 2 weeks over a hoe. I did some dumb shit. Hoe fucked up some money, and I was being a simp, pussy loving ass nigga. And I said, no, I can't. I gotta protect my pussy, so I'm gonna sell it till I get this. That's the simplest ass shit a nigga can do. I was one of them type of niggas, hooked on eating pussy and fucking pussy and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how this went from that to pussy, but I'm just saying, man, don't let the devil. That's why I'm so grateful and indebted to God for taking me up out of that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Because if I would have stayed in it and the money was good, but if I would have stayed in it, I guarantee you I wouldn't be doing this right now. I'd be somewhere dead or in prison right now. Right now. So I lived that life. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was for like just 2 weeks, I lived it. Damn it. And there's nothing to be proud of, I'm really ashamed of it. Don't fuck up and do the shit that I did. You know what I'm saying? You got to have your gun, man. Get you a handgun. And what I recommend for all of the new people that's new to the firearms, get you a fucking handgun. With that handgun, it gives you options. If you get your concealed carry license, you can carry your handgun. You can't be walking around with no big ass AR-15, even if it's a pistol, an AR pistol. That's not ideal. You can't conceal it. So get you a handgun. That's number one. Number two, get your shit hit the fan gun. You know what they say. You use your handgun to get to your rifle or either your shotgun. You gotta have that option. You got to. Absolutely necessarily. You got to have it, because if the savages got it, then you must have it, or something even more powerful than what they have. You never want to be in a situation where you're outgunned or you got the disadvantage. This is the number one reason why I am against people having revolvers. And that's no hate. I'm saying it for the simple fact that if you got a revolver and that bitch only hold 5 rounds in it, and you got 8 savages that's done kicked in your door, and them motherfuckers coming in with ARs, Dracos, Glocks with the extendos, I give it to you, man. I give it to you. I give it to you. At least you got a gun. At least you can temporarily fight back. But I don't want to ever be put in a situation where I got to make every fucking shot count. And I know how these funky ass boogaloo savages get down. You're not going to be able to call time out and be like, wait a minute, hold on, savage, funky savage. Let me reload. Let me push this round ass cylinder and, let me prick out these hot ass shells and then stick, 5 more in there. It don't work like that, man. It don't work like that. So you got to have something proficient and sufficient enough to get these stinking ass bastards off of you. And on this, I don't did my hour, so I'm about to end it. And I might come back live later, but I do have another. No, since I did this one, I might We scheduled a video that's premiering tonight. But what I want to touch on too is that, man, I got to give another shout out to Trump. His Department of Justice didn't even appeal the his Department of Justice did not appeal. Wait a minute, somebody tried to call me. They didn't appeal. They didn't appeal. They did not appeal the See, I'm buzzing right now. Forgive me. Pay me no mind. The they struck down the motherfucking NFA, the tax shit, right? So that means that if you get one from Palmetto State Armory, you can get a suppressor and all. I don't know if I still want to get one of them bitches because I still think they impractical, but I might want to get one. If you could just literally go and walk in the fucking gun shop, and they do the background and you walk out with that bitch. I never did understand why the government played with us like that. Played with our fucking tops. How the fuck you gonna put so much importance on a fucking object that's basically a fucking accessory? It's the fucking gun that's gonna save your life. It's a fucking gun that's gonna take a life. Not no fucking suppressor. Putting a fucking suppressor, it's not going to make your gun any more dangerous or deadly. Make it make sense. Why was this stupid ass law enacted in the first fucking place? And another thing I want to touch on. I got a question for y'all. Palmetto State Armory, baby, what up? You always talk your funky shit about Palmetto State Armory. But look now, nigga. Look now. I can go get my Palmetto State Armory lower or my Palmetto State Armory pistol, AR-15 pistol, and I can put a fucking stock on it now. Do I want to? No. Because I like my brace better. But if you're dealing with Palmetto State Armory right now, you know what? Let me shut the fuck up because I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Is that my boy Saint? Is that my boy? Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. My boy Saint. Wait. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, shit, Saint. I wish you a speedy recovery, my guy. I didn't know you was in the hospital. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if he answered. Cause he tried to call me too. My boy Saint. Yeah, but man, shout out to the Trump administration for not appealing that. What up, dog? What up, man? You know I'm live right now, so you know, hey, you want to join the live or you still in the hospital, my brother? I mean, I ain't trying to put you on the spot like that. Right. Can y'all hear that? Gun Freak Nation, can y'all hear that? Hey, man, we want to wish you, because I'm live right now, because I thought you was hitting me up to send the link, because I was ready to send the link, man. You know, you ain't been on in a minute, and you know you come on this motherfucker anytime you want to. This is your shit, too. You feel me? But, I mean, how your face get fucked up like that? Oh, what happened? You didn't eat that lettuce or jalapeno or pay me no mind. I've been drinking in a little bud. But how'd you get fucked up?
Funny thing is, my back was deep, but when I heard about the jalapeno recall stuff, I was like, huh? Shit, that was after the fact. I already had that damn pip and everything, so that might have been what it was too. Now that I think about it.
Right.
I can't think about nothing else, but I know I got my 2 backwoods teeth. I need to get pulled, but the doctor said he had no abscess and I got to drain no fluids.
Right.
So he said my saliva glands got infected.
Damn. Your saliva. What they say? Your saliva gland. I ain't even know that shit exists. God damn. What pussy you been eating? Right. Damn, you know what, brother? I love you, man. I fucking love you, man. I'm so glad that you okay, though.
Already, man. Love you too. Gun Freak Nation, salute.
Gun Freak Nation, man. So how long they say you got to be up in that motherfucker? You can't go live from the hospital? I can still send you a link. You can't go live from the hospital, can you?
I can, but I'm light sensitive right now. Y'all won't be able to see me.
Oh, okay.
Y'all won't be able to see me.
Okay. How long you been in that bitch again? How long you said you been in that bitch?
Shit, it's like my 5th day. Let me see. Like I've been in here since Friday.
God damn. Man, you know what? On my 53 years of my life, I only had to spend the night at a hospital for myself. Like, I don't spend the night, like when my sister who passed away from cancer, and I don't stay the night for my sister and my mom, but I never had to be a patient overnight. You feel me? Until the night that I got stabbed in the back. I had a nephew that had mental problems and shit. And the nigga stabbed me. I thought he was punching me in my back. And I took the first lady. This happened back in like 2013. I took first lady home. She wasn't living with me then. And while she was in the car, I said, man, what the fuck? I said, what the hell is this cold dripping on me? And she looked, she said, T, that's blood. I said, oh shit, this nigga done stabbed the fuck out of me. I said, get the fuck out. And I said, you coming with me or you not? I ain't gotta get out. You get my daughter to school in the morning. I said, well, get on out, man. I rushed my ass to Sinai Hospital. And man, I was stabbed like 3-4 times in my back, man. In the back of my neck. He could have got my artery. So that's the only time. And I still didn't spend the entire night at the hospital. I was there for like maybe 3-4 hours, and they let me go. They said it wasn't that deep. But I'm so happy, and I'm so glad that you are okay, and I'm glad that you let me know, man, that this happened to you. You know what I'm saying? When they say they're gonna let you out, though, when they gonna discharge you?
So I'll be out tomorrow, and I'm gonna get these teeth done off my mouth.
Okay.
So I should be up out of it tomorrow and everything. I'll say that.
Man, you might have did eat a nasty ass jalapeno that was infected with that shititis virus. Because there's a lot of people getting sick. A couple of people don't die, but I think they already had underlying, health issues and shit. So they passed from it, But man, number one, it's good to hear from you. I was just checking you out on Instagram. I hit like, I always gonna support you and hit like on your stories and shit, man. But I didn't know that you was that goddamn sick. So they trying to say you could have died from this shit?
Yeah.
Damn. Fuck. Do you know where it came from?
I don't think about my back wisdom teeth. You took that pepper on my eye.
Man. So in other words, something happened in your mouth where you ended up getting an infection in your gums. And that I heard that shit can kill a nigga, man. That can kill somebody. Yeah, it wants to get in your blood. It can. Oh my God, man! You know what? Me and First Lady, we love you. We gonna pray for you, and man, you the best. You hear me? You Gun Freak Nation, and we gonna rock with you. And we in the Gun Freak Nation, you gonna be in our prayers, man. We wishing you a speedy recovery, and I'm happy that they got that shit, took care of. I guess you got there to the hospital in time, right? You got there in time,
Yeah, I did.
Well, you know what, brother? I wish you nothing but the best. And when you get home, make sure that you either text me or you call me, because you ain't got to, I don't want to blow you up like that. I want you to get your rest. But at the same time, just let me know. Keep me posted. Keep me and the Gun Freak Nation posted. And when you ready, just tell me and to jump back on this bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? You one of my experts when it comes to ammo, and your shit. So you very valuable to the Gun Freak Nation. That's why we love you, and I hope you get better, man. I know you better, but I can't wait for you to get back home and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. So we're gonna run it and definitely get to it, man. So a lot doesn't happen. I catch up too, for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, brother, I'm not gonna talk your ear off. I'm about to end this live, and just like I said, tomorrow, just text me, call me, or I'll call you. It don't matter. I'm gonna call you and see what the latest is. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you're gonna be home and you kicking it. You feel me?
For sure.
Yep. Well, brother, yeah. I want you to have a good night, and just sleep tight and be ready, be savage ready for these funky ass savages when you back in the world. You feel me?
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
Yep. All right.
Right.
Oh yeah. All right, then, brother Saint. Much love to you, and I'm gonna holler at you tomorrow for sure.
All right, now, fam.
Yep.
Much love.
Yep. Much love and appreciation. GFN salute, baby. Peace, love. No doubt. Man, I didn't even know, man. I didn't even know my brother was in the hospital laying up like that, and he's been there for 5 days, man. I'll be stir crazy in that motherfucker. But, man, God has blessed me so far, thus far, that I've never had to spend not one night over, I never had to do an overnighter as a patient. I don't want to speak too soon, but Godfrey Nation, listen, I love y'all, man. Life is so short. Life is so fucking short, man. And a lot of people was leaving up out of here because they wasn't being savage ready. I'm so sick and tired of somebody, innocent people, victims, that ain't did nothing to nobody. But you got these hateful ass, demonic ass savages that want to do harm. Like the motherfucker that was in Houston just lighting people cars up for no goddamn reason, but for being evil, representing the devil, Satan. We living in a world, man, where like we're right now, the way I personally feel about it, y'all, I just feel like we being outnumbered right now, man. It's like the savages got the fucking upper hand. They lock them up. It's a revolving fucking door. They going in and coming right back out to do more motherfucking crime. And in the meantime, you got all these motherfuckers that want to more gun control. No, that's not the solution. Criminals don't obey laws. Only law-abiding citizens do. Don't put us at the disadvantage. It fucking make sense. You got somebody that's breaking the law, but you want to enact the law that's going to affect people that's not breaking the law, and we want to use our guns because it's our God right for self-defense. That's our God-given right. From time to time, I may have somebody that's a felon. They got a felony. And they're like, T, what should I do? Should I just get a big ass machete or a sword, or I gotta have some type of means to protect myself, brother? I'm like, brother, you're not gonna, if you don't, seriously then change your life, man, only God can judge you. If you ain't killed nobody or did nothing too crazy, I think everybody need a second chance because we all make fucking mistakes. So I'm like, I always tell them like this, man. It's like this. Look, it's like this. You either gonna be judged. I'd rather be judged by 12 than to be carried by 6. I'm not gonna let somebody take my life because of some man-made bullshit law. I remember when I worked at that dispensary, the Green Genie, being they armed security, this guy making tons of fucking money every day selling all that weed and shit, gummies and whatever, you name it, they got it. And I was there being their security. And I got to like all of them. They were good people, cool people, and they still are. Because I still come up in there and get my gummies from time to time because by me sitting up in there, so many niggas went up in there talking about how good they are. Because I'm not a drinker or a smoker. But when they said that motherfucking gummy is like a fucking Viagra, nigga, I said, shit, let me try one of these motherfuckers. I tried it and ain't looked back. But from time to time, I'm like, damn, man. I can't believe that this shit is legal. Because I remember the days of all the niggas that I know. They're still in prison right now for selling weed out of their house. For selling weed on the street corner. And now this shit is legal. When a lot of good people went to prison behind this. Because I come up in the era where, you know, you had to do what you had to do to survive. Some of the nicest, good-hearted people were drug dealers because that was the only option that they had available. It wasn't no jobs, there wasn't no school, wasn't no training, none of that. You on your fucking own. And like I told y'all before many, many times, it's going to be something that set off something. And only the dog eat dog. And only the strong will survive. You ain't going to even be able to depend on your best fucking friend. Only the strong is going to survive. And you know what's going to make you strong? Number one, mentally. Because you can have a million fucking guns. But if you a dumb ass, what's the fucking point? You know how many people that's done died with their fucking gun in their hand, including my nephew? Basically. If you don't be savage ready up in here and have the smarts up in here, the gun ain't shit but gonna get you killed, or you gonna end up going to prison because you don't unnecessarily kill someone. Y'all got to realize that it's a slippery fucking slope. As soon as you get into it with somebody, shit can go from 0 to 1,000 and just like that in the snap of a finger. And you might have to take that person out or they're going to try to take you out. So, you know, like my mom used to say, the best way to deal with the devil is not to deal with him at all. Walk the fuck away. Walk the fuck away. But yeah, let's keep saying it in our prayers, and anybody else that's in the Gun Freak Nation, in our prayers that might be going through something or ill, you know, sick or whatever. Let's keep everybody in our prayers, man. Why can't we just come together? We got to come together at some point. It's bad, but once again, shout out to Trump because it was his department. You know, Biden, I wish you the best, man, because I know you got cancer, but you did everything you could do to undermine us and you know, you did everything you can do to undermine us and try to make it difficult for us to own certain type of, you know, firearms. And that was fucked up. But I still don't hate you. I still hope you beat that cancer that you're going through. I heard that it's some spread to his bones. That's not good at all. So shout out to Trump, man. I think that's a beautiful thing that should have happened 100 years ago, where you could just go. I never understood what makes a suppressor so fucking special that the minute you attach it to your firearm, you're an expert marksman. You're Michael Myers on the 10th power. You're Jason Voorhees on the 50th power, that you just untouchable, invincible because you put that device on there. For me, it's an accessory. It's an attachment. For me, it's no different than having a laser or a red dot or some type of optic on your. What's the difference? Red dots, optics, they make they get you on shot, right? It helps you land your shot on target, right? So can anybody tell me the benefit of having a suppressor? Now, what up told me that it won't give off your location because it's going to hide the flash if you're shooting in a dark location. Okay, I get that. But I don't know. I really I just never understood the big deal about them. I get the cool factor. Maybe when the prices do go down, because before I pay $900 or $800 or $1,000 for a suppressor, I can probably buy like 2 PSA guns with that amount. And that's exactly why I haven't gotten a suppressor, because as soon as I have the money in my hand, a gun grabs my attention. And now I'm hearing that the MPA Defender, the guns that look like the Mac 10, they got another gun called the MPA 9K or some shit like that, where that bitch kind of look like a MPX or something. But when I looked at what they want for it compared to the price of the Defender, I don't want to be that person I was a few years ago when I was just buying guns just to buy them. And I was a collector. I was never a shooter. I was a collector. And I don't wasted a lot of money. A lot. For something that I really didn't utilize, for something I can just, hey, YouTube, look what I got, and I just throw it back in the cabinet. You know, I can't be that person no more. I'm sorry. But when the prices go down on the suppressors, maybe I will get one. But the person that I know that got one said they just funk up your gun, gunk it up, make them funky. They stank. They dirty it up like a dirty whore. They dirty. You got to clean it. They told me that it threw their gun off. You know, like the gun wasn't as accurate with the suppressor. What's the big deal, peoples? What's the big deal? And I'm not knocking nobody. Hey man, knock yourself out. Enjoy this life while you have it. So if you want 1 million motherfucking suppressors, then knock yourself out and do you. But I'm tired of people always in my ear, T, you got to get you a suppressor. Get that motherfucking suppressor. Get that goddamn suppressor. Nigga, you ain't got no excuse no more. No text stamp. And you can walk out with it. Well, I just might, if I put it in my hand and my dick get hard, then just maybe, goddammit, and the price is right, but I don't know. If it was round or some shit like that, which it is round, but it look, you know, ain't nothing that look that like a dick don't make my dick hard. You feel me? You feel me on that? You get what I'm saying? Nothing like that gonna make my dick hard. So I don't know. It ain't for everybody. I don't think it's for me. You feel me? But anyway, y'all, hey man, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Shit, I've been going on for prayers for Saint the Realist. That's my nigga. That's my brother from another mother. I love him with his young ass. Got all them women and shit, man. Nigga, you remind me of me back in the day. This motherfucking drink really kicked in. You feel me? I think I'm gonna reschedule the video so this video right here can get some traction. You know, I gotta make my money. You feel me? I gotta make my money, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, I need for y'all, if y'all really fuck with me, I need this favor. And I don't ask for shit. And y'all know I don't. I need y'all to go over there to Kick. If you ain't got Kick, install it into your motherfucking phone or whatever device that you use. And simply follow me on Kick. Once you follow me, I promise you have my word. I will follow you back, man. That's where the fucking money at, man. Dean, them, and AB and all them niggas, they making money. Them niggas making $1 million a month just live streaming their fucking life. But see, they already famous, so niggas already know about them. So it ain't shit for them to to make that because they already kind of famous. But I need y'all to go right here to Kick. You gonna see T Legend. You gonna see that. You gonna see that right there. So all I got is 26 followers right now. And I didn't mean to say that like that's chopped liver. I love y'all. Thank y'all for subscribing to me. Kick is where it's at, man. You make money laying in bed while you fucking. You know what I'm saying? So this is my kick. Matter of fact, I'm live on Kick right now. I'm using Restream, and I'm live on Kick, and I'm live on YouTube at the same time. You know, YouTube don't pay a motherfucker shit. Kick is where it's at, y'all. So if y'all really fuck with me, go and download that Kick, because you're going to see it. It's going to be a green K. And one nigga said he made 9,000 in 2 motherfucking weeks. But see, he got thousands of motherfucking followers that, you know, no, T ain't got it like that. Now, back in the day, maybe 2-3 years ago, when I would go on YouTube, man, it wasn't shit for me to have 100 gun freakers in here. You know, 150 gun freakers. But, you know, shit happens. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, you know, T ain't gonna never fall off. You know, if I'm gonna fuck up, it'll be some dumb shit I did, like getting drunk and, you know, buzzing and pussy hair and all that, and it's scaring people off and shit. You know what I'm saying? But what niggas need to understand is the very core of me. I'm a loving, caring person that don't want to see nobody get victimized, don't want to see nobody get raped, don't want to see nobody get their house broken into, don't want to see nobody get unalived because they didn't have a gun to fight back. You know what I'm saying? Man, I appreciate that, Mr. 57. So if you really, you know, let's take this shit over to Kick, build that foundation up, and I can get paid like I supposed to be getting paid. They doing niggas right over there, not like YouTube. And YouTube lately, you don't lift that shutter band, and I appreciate you too, because some people ain't even got their fucking channel no more. Some people. See, I'm gonna be on. I want to say something, but then again,
funky, savage, you must go. You said you too funky town. Everybody jet set and ride on the sunny.
So you know what up? Y'all stay savage ready out here, man. You know, I'm gonna try to do this shit every night around 9 or 10 and figure out something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to have, you know, Saint back up on here, man. Saint, man, you know, then I got my brother Darth. You know, Darth make them motherfucking Funky Town sender seeds. You know what I'm saying? So one thing about having brothers like that, man, I want them to share the knowledge that they have with my people. We all fam at the end of the day, Gun Freak Nation. Remember that. You know what I'm saying? And if I know something, I want to make sure that you know it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about me or anybody else. This is a fucking movement. And we don't give a fuck about what race you are or what your religion background is or your political affiliation. I don't give a fuck whether you're a Democrat, Republican, liberal, conservative, man. At the end of the day, none of that shit matters. What matters is your soul. You know what I'm saying? That ain't got shit to do with it. Your God-given soul. But some people's soul is corrupt with the devil. And that's why you got crazy motherfuckers going around like they, you know, in Houston, just shooting up random cars and it's like, fuck them kids. You can't shoot at no car with no kids sitting in front of me, and I got my Funky Town center on me. I'm gonna let you motherfucking have it. Now, if I'm wrong for that, or I'm just as violent for that, then violent than I will be, goddammit. But I refuse to stand around and watch somebody shoot up cars that got children in them, man. And if you can do that, what kind of motherfucking man or woman you are? Because some people be like, well, shit, it ain't me. It ain't my kid. You a fucked up individual, man. You heartless. You cold-hearted. And I don't care to be around spirits like you. What's going on, man? It's some supernatural prophecy is being fulfilled out there, man. It's in the Bible, man. All that shit in the Bible, though, it's little truths and a lot of lies in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to fan insult nobody. Believe in whatever you want to believe in. Because at the end of the day, in my personal humble opinion, none of this shit really matters. We all gonna share the same fucking fate. Have you ever been at somebody's funeral? As much as you love or cared about that person, it's a part of you be like, damn, man, but better you than me. Or you gonna be like, that's gonna be my motherfucking ass one day. They just got theirs over with. What day it's gonna be our day? Because we all got our day, right? But we can't go out like no sucker at the hands of a stank savage. You rack for that shit. The way my nephew went out was rack as fuck. That shit was rack as fuck. And if I can bring him back, I would tell him that to his face. As much as I love you, for you to go out like that, that shit was rack as fuck. At least you should have got one of them niggas and took them with you. But man, this is life. Life ain't fair. You can go out there right now and never make it back home. Keep your mother head on that swivel, man. This shit is real. Something is happening. I don't know what it is. But every day we wake up to this shit. We see it on social media. We see it on TV, on the news, on our phones. And the shit ain't getting no better, y'all. If you ask me, this shit getting worse. Or like my nigga saying in Houston, worser. Worser. Anyway, man. Anybody? What's your opinion on us, right now? Only niggas that got Palmetto State Armory and the Gun Owners of America, GOA, I think that's what it means. Gun owners, all these they exempt from that shit. So everybody else, but I just think it's just a matter of time. If that shit worked for them, it's gonna be more lawsuits. Because if they get to do it, it should be everybody. You feel me? And I get it. When y'all didn't participate, y'all didn't file no lawsuit, man. No. I just feel like once the dominoes fall, baby, I say probably this time next year, you probably gonna just be able to walk in there and just buy you a fucking suppressor, do the blue, background check, and walk out with that bitch. Which it should have been that way to begin with. I should be able to go up there right now and take my AR, my 300 blackout micro, my 300 blackout micro, and throw my motherfucking stock on there. It's just a fucking piece of plastic. It don't make you shoot no better than the fucking brakes. They've been playing with us, playing with our tops for the longest, and we've been nice about this shit. You know what I'm saying? We've been nice about it, abiding by these stupid, silly ass fucking laws. How the fuck you gonna do 20 years because you want to put some plastic stock on, or a vertical grip on your fucking gun? Make that shit make sense. They've been playing with our tops for 90 years now? And we just now getting the balls to fight back against this tyranny? Man, I ought to go up there and put a stock on my shit right now. Right fucking now. And ATF, it was a guy at ATF's like, we don't give a fuck what you do in your house. Just don't bring it outside. You get caught with it outside, or we pull you over while you on your way to the range, and you ain't got the paperwork. But he said, do whatever the fuck you want to do. You could be Frankenstein them bitches in your house. Just don't bring them out. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm not no lawyer. It was just an ATF told me that shit one. ATF nigga, or was it a cop? It was a nigga that I know that knew a nigga that was a cop. Okay, all right, pay me no mind. I'm buzzing like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be ready to play that if I was single game in a minute if I don't hurry up and get the hell up off this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because I said some shit that. Anyway, got Freak Nation. Savages gone wild, man. What I expect you to do when you leave your crib, keep your motherfucking head on the swivel. And if you encounter any situation that you just sense that it ain't looking right, it ain't smelling right, it just ain't tasting right, then you got to get the hell up out there. Push yourself up out of that situation before you find yourself on a motherfucking autopsy table, or before you find yourself in a jail cell thinking, damn, man, I shouldn't have let this motherfucker piss me off. Because there's people out there that will piss your fucking ass off. We only humans.
Stinky savage, I warned you. Stinky savage, I warned you. We gon' freak the nation, yeah, we swarm through, talking wild. Now you laying on the ground, 300 black eyes, send you straight to Funky Town. Stinky savage, I warned you. Whole block marching when we storm through. Thought it's jokes to the metal made sound. Michael Draco, send your ticket to Funky Town. Big mouth, small spine, all caps, offline. Typing like you 10 feet tall. Then you saw that car creep hard, hit a wall. Slide slow, painted plates taped up. Eyes wide, you ain't really that tough. Whole crew quiet, but the stare too loud. You the loudest online, now you lost in the crowd. Stanky savage, I want.
Do that family, go over there and kick. I'm probably gonna have to throw some type of contest or something, man. I'm trying to get my kick game going, man. That's I'm telling y'all. You follow me, I'm gonna follow you. That's where the money is at. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. If you're gonna be a hustler of this shit, man, nigga, the internet is all you need. It's no excuse for being broke right now, man. With so niggas making money. Look, them niggas making $1 million. Look at Neon. $1 million a fucking month. What does this nigga Casanat? And this is no hate. This is no hate, but have you ever looked at a person and be like, God damn nigga, you that motherfucking rich? For what? What do you do? What is your fucking special power? I looked at Casanat, I said, wait a minute, this nigga right here, Casanat, this nigga making hundreds of, like, and what's the other nigga, Drewski? They said Casanat got more fucking money than Drewski. And all these niggas, they went viral, they social media. Man, you can make money. If you got the internet and a phone, you can make money. I'm just telling you. No, you can't be no boring ass motherfucker. But then again, I guess you can, because a lot of other boring motherfuckers will watch another boring motherfucker. So really, there is no excuse. It's no excuse. You get to the money. So what I need y'all to do, follow me over there on Kick, T-Electric, Kick. Not no Instagram, not no Facebook. I got a lot of y'all don't follow me on my Facebook, but I'm not making no money on no Facebook. So follow me over on Kick. Well, a lot of people will tell you, I'm used to you just being on YouTube. And then I don't know nothing about no Kick. That's a whole nother platform, man. Come on. You ain't got to watch me. Just follow me. Download it. Follow me and uninstall the shit. Okay? Do that for me. Okay? But I'm about to sign off of this drink don't kick in, and I'm scared I'm going to say something that I don't mean to say. So I'm going to go on and jump off, and then I'm probably going to jump back in. You feel me? And play some regular music or something. You feel me? But I'm making money off of this bitch tonight. I got a video. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me reschedule this video that's about to air in about Saint the Realist, I love you, brother. I meant to ask you, was you watching me? I just want to let you know I'm going to pray for you, me and First Lady. And we love you.
Yeah. Yeah, dear savage, why are you here? Don't you know destruction awaits you? I got my funky town, sender on the ready. I stay savage, ready, gun freak nation, we ready.
I just be scared of that motherfucker. There it is, that boy. That'll be tomorrow night. It was gonna be tonight, but I need this video to get a little bit of traction. You feel me? Much love to you guys, Freak Nation. I'll probably be back later tonight. Appreciate you, and I'm out this bitch. Much love. Listen, I need y'all to stay armed. I need you to stay responsible with your firearms. I need you to stay righteous. Okay? And stay savage ready and be ready to send a stanky ass savage to Funky Town when we come your way. And once again, Saint the Realist, I will be calling you tomorrow to touch base to get an update. And then just let me know, brother, when you ready to come on here, man. You know what I'm saying? When you come on here, whenever you're ready. This is your home, your second home. And Gun Freak Nation, I love y'all. I need y'all to stay safe. Is anybody, before I leave tonight, because I might not come back, any questions y'all want to ask me? Any questions? And then sign up for that goddamn kick, man. I got to have at least 200 before I can make some money off that bitch. I remember back in the day when my YouTube channel got, hijacked and, they hacked my shit. And I started a backup channel. It's called Life with TNV. Go over there and follow that too, if you don't mind. And that's on the YouTube platform. But I had over 1,000 people sub to the new channel because my other channel was gone. This channel was gone. So I know I should be able to get 200 of y'all. Come on, y'all. I know I can get 200. But man, you asking for too much, man. I don't feel like going into the Play Store and downloading Kick and then setting up a profile and just to follow. I mean, I look, man, I can't force you to do nothing. But for those that are willing to do that, I thank you with all my heart and soul. Because y'all really rock with me. Y'all really fuck with me. And y'all really appreciate me. And the sentiments is the same. I share the same sentiments with y'all. I got people that really, really fuck with me. That's the blessing that come with this social media shit. You're going to find people for whatever reason. Your message is going to resonate with them for whatever reason. Your personality is going to resonate with them and they're going to fuck with you and they're going to like you. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit I want to touch on. And for the women that's emailing me, y'all know I'm in a relationship. You know I'm in a relationship. I fucked up like a year ago with Burner Girl. I fucked up. I mean, I ain't never do nothing physical with her. We didn't do nothing physical, but I mean, I'm not talking shit. She's a good woman, respectful and everything. She's a good woman. She's a good woman. And I hate that we took it to that space because, Burner Girl was like one of my paid members. When I lost her, I lost the $3.99 or the $2.99 that she was paying me every month. And she still was going to do it. And I got mad at her and blocked her for a minute. Then I had, it was a time where I had to move my son's mom in with me and the first lady. That's why I said the first lady is cool, because my ex, she would have never took that shit. We would have been broken up. But the thing of it is, when you have a baby by me, and if I'm not wealthy enough to put you in your own fucking house and pay your rent, then guess what? You my son's mom. So guess what? I'm not gonna let my son's mom be in no fucking shelter. And back then, I remember even the fucking shelters were overcrowded, and it was families there and shit, and there was no place for them. And if her own people didn't want to take her in, sorry ass niggas that she dealt with since me and her broke up didn't want to have shit. That's my son's mom, and I had to explain that to Val, to the first lady, and that I was like, you know what? I can't let his mom be out there like that. And I took her in. Does that mean that I want to fuck her? No, hell no. I don't. I mean, we messed around before when I was with my ex, but that was like 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So, so what did I do? Cross the line with Burner Girl. And you know that Trey Songz song, We Can't Be Friends? Man, what do you do when you fuck up and you slip up and you do something you know you shouldn't be doing, but that person makes you feel is giving you something that you're obviously not getting? You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it 1,000 right now. Now I know the other week I was just, saying I would eat Yoki's ass if in the game if she was single, and if we were single, and I joked around. I don't really eat ass like that, but I was saying if I was single and she was single, a lot of niggas wouldn't give a fuck whether she's single or not. It's still married. We keeping it all the way funky right now. We keeping it all the way 1,000 right now. So we went there, and I'm gonna leave it alone. Because at one point it was just too much. It was just too much. No, you can't sleep in the bed with the first lady. You gotta sleep in the chair or something. And I hate that I went there because I felt like I lost out on a friendship. You know what I'm saying? Like, she really, really is a cool, dope ass, educated. Not taking nothing away from the first lady. I was wrong for what I did, emotionally doing that shit. I was wrong. I was the asshole. I'm the big, first lady know how I am. I'm a big ass flirt, like the R. Kelly song. I'm a flirt. But that don't mean just because I might be flirty and just talking crazy. I'm not trying to fuck nobody. But recently, I don't know, several women know that I'm, involved in emailing me, and then one of them pretended to be like a victim just to kind of get close to me. And then when I found out that it was on some other shit, I'm like, man, are you fucking serious? And you in my city and you telling me I can come over there and hit you up like I'm like, you know what? I can't. Number one, that's stupid on my part, because how I know you not trying to set me up? It might be about 5, 6 savages jump off the clouds and it'd be like, T-Electric, we got your motherfucking ass. Now, nigga, we about to send your ass, your horny, kinky, freaky ass to Funky Town. Matter of fact, we gonna call your shit Freaky Town. We gonna send your ass to freak. Nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not. Trust me, I'm not doing that stupid shit no more. So please, you can email me, but ain't nothing gonna happen. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I probably already don't say it too much, but it's a lot of shit. And if somebody bring you, remember this though. One thing I did have, one issue I did have with you, Burner Girl, and I know you probably still be watching me. You tell too many. No, let me shut the fuck up. I'm gonna say this. If you bring me a bone If you bring me a bone, I'm sure that you would take one away. And that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say, because just like what we went through, I'm pretty sure you telling your friends about that, because you told me a earful. But at the end of the day, you're a good woman, and I would never discuss what we talked about and all of the kinky shit we did on them video calls. I'm not going to talk about that shit. I'm not. I promise you. And please don't be showing my dick pics. Don't do that. It would be disrespectful. Do not do that. Don't do. I mean, I don't give a fuck. It might make me famous. It might make my channel go viral. I'll get more bitches. I don't give a fuck at the end of the day. I was a wrong, low down, dirty nigga for doing that shit, doing the first lady like that, even though she ain't been perfect either. I can say some shit, but I'm not going to say no shit. Okay? All right? Only God can judge. This is T Electric. Pay me no mind. I love y'all, Gun Freak Nation. I'll see y'all niggas tonight. Get up off your ass. Get up off your ass. If you watching this right now and you ain't got no gun, get up off your ass. Get up off your funky ass and go and get a fucking gun. Get a gun by any means, like Malcolm X said, by any fucking means necessary. Get you a fucking gun, because these fucking savages out here has gone fucking wild. They're gone fucking wild. And it's just a matter of fucking time before they reach your fucking front door. Okay? It's only a matter of fucking time. I want to know what the fuck you're going to do when it's at your front door. You're not going to be able to just allow them in. That's not good enough. They're not going to just want your food. That shit, your valuables is not going to mean shit. They don't give a fuck about that. They coming in because they want to touch something. They want to touch you. They want you. You the target. You the goal. And Burner Girl, don't be fucking mad at me either. Here's the thing. You know, the shit didn't work out. And how you gonna have me vote for you at the RGG thing? And then when I come and I tell you I voted for you, you don't even respond back to me. And I'm texting you and all that. You don't respond back to me, but you had me vote for you. So that made me mad. And I blocked you and shit because I got mad at that. I don't like nobody when somebody ghosts me. And I know. So that's what threw me off. And then you broke your own promise. You the one that said, no matter what, we gonna still be cool and be friends. And I can't believe I'm having this motherfucking discussion right now. This drink done really kicked in because I don't want First Lady coming down here and knocking me upside my head, you know, taking her boot off and clucking me upside the head. I don't want that, but she know about it now. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I'm only human. You know what I'm saying? I'm only fucking human. I'm only human, man. You know, when it comes, like if I was a fucking millionaire, I don't know, man. Look, I don't know. I already said too much. I love y'all. Gun Freak Nation. You know what it do. You know what time it is. We gonna always keep it real. We gonna keep it raw. And we gonna keep it motherfucking funky. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna come back. We might come back tonight and play that motherfucking game. If I was single, or I might just do it over on Kick. So if you want to see it and be a part of it and partake and participate, hit me up over on Kick, y'all. Much love.